Welcome back, everyone, to the next installment of Elden Ring, Shadow of the Erdtree. We're at the incredibly disturbing-looking Finger Ruins, and we're going to do what we're supposed to do here, if you can believe it. Longer fall than I thought again, but I'm no longer being chased. You think here? You think that's the place? It stands out enough. I can summon. What is this? Well, that's disgusting. Let's make our way right back to the center. This ought to be nice and spooky. That gravitic attack, though. Listen to that sound, it's disgusting. Hit me with those human teeth. Get lost, pal. That's enough out of you. Unreal. It still does disturb me somewhat that I'm allowed to summon. Are the enemies just that bad, or is there a boss? Wait, Finger Mimic? I'll look into that. Okay, now that we've gotten that cleared up, what is a Finger Mimic? Light pink mushroom resembling a wizened finger. Exceedingly rare to find. Used to by those? Let's just say used by those who wish to become fingers to induce hallucinations. They call these mushrooms the stillborn of the two fingers. That's a crafting item. What the hell do you make with that? And where the hell do I go with this? This looks big. This looks important. I see. I do see. I wonder if just using the item is sufficient. No, but I do have a prompt. Sound hanging bell. Yep. Crimson Seed Talisman +1. I did it. That was the thing. I did it. Boy, that was easy. Regular Crimson Seed Talisman boosts your HP restoration from using the flasks, so this greatly boosts restoration. The first one says, the Erdtree was once perfect and eternal, and thus was it believed that Erdtree seeds could not exist. But this one says, the Erdtree seed of this talisman was presumed to be an object of myth. This age-old artifact also depicts the two fingers, perhaps harking? Not hearkening? Back to the birth of the Erdtree. I'll grudgingly take it. Well, guess where I'm going next? To report my victory. The Cathedral of Metyr. Let us talk to Ymir.
Poor thing. Another bad dream, Yuri. Put that rotten thing out of your mind. That tangled mess can't hurt you.
Who are you talking to?
Oh, there you are. The exalted timbre of the bell has reached these ears of mine. Gracious, the starry sky is wondrous tonight indeed. Only your fate shines brighter. Now, these are for you.
Well, it looks like he's cradling one of those finger creepers. Perhaps that's who he's talking to? But, Ruins Map 2nd. And Beloved Stardust.
Think nothing of it. I have made my decision to be of help. May the gleaming stars guide you evermore.
Well, okay, but, the nature of the world?
I fear that you have borne witness to the whole of it. The conceits, the hypocrisy of the world built upon the Erdtree. The follies of men. Their bitter suffering. Is there no hope for redemption? The answer, sadly, is clear. There never was any hope. They were each of them defective, unhinged from the start. Marika herself, and the fingers that guided her. And this is what troubles me. No matter our efforts, if the roots are rotten, then we have little recourse.
Well, what about Mikola?
Ever young Mikola saw things for what they were. He knew that his bloodline was tainted, his roots mired in madness. A tragedy if ever there was one. That he would feel compelled to renounce everything when the blame lay squarely with the mother.
Interesting. These are new. Glintstone Nail. Fires a shattering magic nail. Sorcery of Count Ymir, High Priest. One of the finger sorceries said to have been discovered in a hallowed ruin. I guess this is the one we've seen the lampreys attacking us with. It fires forward, then changes direction. Flings a magic nail that crumbles during flight. Charging increases potency. Count Ymir boasts that this is mere child's play, an echo of a greater truth. Well, then there's Glintstone Nails. One of the finger sorceries said to have been discovered in a hallowed ruin. Flings multiple magic nails that crumble during flight. Count Ymir boasts that this is mere child's play, an echo of a greater truth. Okay, I've bought him out.
May the gleaming stars guide you evermore.
Map to Old Ruins received.
Oh, hello. Is something the matter?
No, we're good.
May the gleaming...
Okay, I guess I'll take a look at those things. The description is the same up top, but indicates another hallowed ruin apart from the one shown on the first map. May the gleaming stars guide you evermore. Beloved Stardust. A talisman depicting a wizened hand, gently gripping a glintstone. Shortens casting speed for sorcery and incantations by the utmost, but increases damage taken. Count Ymir was known for his recitations. One need only envision the romance of the stars above with adoration for stardust in one's heart to become a great sorcerer. Do so, and you will know love. Alright. How about you?
How did you Did Count Emir reward you with that? Then I see you have gained his trust, and therefore mine. I am Yolan. The night is yours now to wield.
Oh, that's cool.
Don't get the wrong idea. We are neither friends nor confidants. I am merely honoring Count Emir's wishes. Enough of you.
That's just it.
Enough of you.
Fantastic. All right. All right. Now let me go the other way if I can find where it was. Right, this is probably where I want to be. The other fingerprint? So I'll head to the Hinterland Bridge. I'll just head forward and right, I suppose. You could already see the protrusions from here. All these lampreys curled up. It's so bizarre. So I guess I'll head to there. Right? Seems straightforward. Hopefully I won't be attacked. And this place, while creepy, is a little less so because it's, you know, green and in the daytime. Let's pretend those hands don't exist. My God. Nope. Yeah, that never happened. I'm going this way. They did not appear to take notice. I'm okay with that. Oh, there's a trap. I will have to watch out for that. The buried hands. And it's harder to see with this thick green. Maybe I should take back what I said about it not being as creepy. Finger ruins of Dio. Well, I could see better anyway. Do you think there's a... What is that? That's fine. Do you think there's a, wow. A site of grace somewhere around here? Wow. Where did you come from? There's just another one? Get the hell out of here. Dude. Forget this. I'm not even going to deal with the big guy. I'm going to go for the little guy. Or not. I could just mistime my roll too. That's fine. Wow. Are you for real? Let me out, damn it. Yeah, I've had enough of this. Oh my God. Yo, I don't like this place. That's fine. He just appeared in the damn portal. That's ridiculous. Okay. Moving forward to the best of my ability. I might have it. Here it goes. Cerulean Seed Talisman +1. I'll take it. Huh, I guess I never got the regular Cerulean Seed Talisman, I just had +1. Well, it's a cerulean colored talisman patterned after an Erdtree seed. Greatly boosts FP restoration from the flask. And then the flavor description is the same. Okay, I'm out of here. Let us talk to Ymir again.
Hello there. I heard another sound, colored by your essence. Simply exhilarating, I must say. The stars are dark tonight. But rest assured, this is no ill omen. On the contrary, I believe that this portends a magnificent starry cascade. Now, take this. My final gift to you. May you join the glimmering stars above.
The third ruins map.
Oh, yes. I believe I can feel it brewing. This evening is a sign of a greater night to come.
I can ask again about the nature of the world.
Do you recall what I said? That Marika and the fingers that guided her were unsound from the start? Well, the truth lies deeper still. It is their mother who is damaged and unhinged. The fingers are but unripe children, victims in their own right. We all need a mother, do we not? A new mother. A true mother who will not give birth to further malady.
Interesting. Ooh, fleeting microcosm.
May you join the glimmering stars above. Oh yes, this evening is a sun.
Conjures a microcosm that pulses with a single wave, disappearing in a burst. A finger sorcery of Count Ymir High Priest, one of the secret hallowed rites. Conjures an image of a microcosm at a foe's feet that pulses with a single wave before disappearing in a burst. Charging enhances potency. The broken and discarded are fully willing to cling to fleeting simulacra, earning them some modicum of sympathy. Intelligence 42, this thing's a big deal.
May you join the glimmering star.
You got anything new for me? Oh, wait a minute, I'll check the item real quick. If it makes a difference. Indicates a third and final hallowed ruin, distinct from those shown in the first two maps. May you join the glimmering stars above. What do you think about that, Yolan?
I told you once, I've no interest in companionship, but I must admit, Count Ymir did seem very pleased. Perhaps an exception is in order. Ymir is a shining star, in our eyes, the only star upon the black canvas of the night. Our meeting with the Count taught us of the star-draped sky. We know that we cannot reach out to touch it, but we can peer up at its brilliance and heed its guidance. We will never again lose our way in the night. I have spoken far too freely. Pay me no mind. Let us focus on our shared purpose, our service to Count Ymir. Now, be on your way.
Okay. Also, look at that awesome sword. That thing's amazing. Alright. Let's try this on for size. Do you see what I see? Ymir isn't here anymore. Examine. Now that's cool. Oh, this is way down. What? Wow. No horse because I'm still in the cathedral. Finger ruins of Metyr, which I don't know how significant that is, but that's an anagram of Ymir. Invaded by Sword Hand of Night Anna? We did see a puppet of Anna before. Is this her? Is this she? She doesn't mess around. Glad that's over. Claws of Night. Claws of a bottomless black from which no light can escape. Wielded by Anna, Sword Hand of Night. Engraved with a smith script enabling strong attacks to launch all 3 claws at a target, the blades are only semi-corporeal and cannot be fully guarded against. No wonder I took some chip. Scattershot Throw. Employ smithing arts to conjure multiple copies of the armament in both hands and throw them all at once. Follow up with an additional input to throw again. This is really creepy. There is an item out here, though. Fingerweaver's Cookbook 2. Fingerprint Nostrum? What? Okay. This is it, right? But where's Ymir? I'm setting up because they're giving me a summon sign right here, so that makes me a little nervous. Reward? What? Whoa. Whoa. So are we doing a Bloodborne? Is this Rom? Guess we're about to find out. This is unpleasant. Metyr, Mother of Fingers. Okay. You can go away. Mimic? Mimic? I'll look away for 1 second. No. That's a lot of finger. Oh my god. Didn't realize that's what was happening there. Her legs are fingers, I should have known. This is vile and I hate it. It is crazy how awful this is. What? That's awesome. Wait, that no 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 no. Get your gravity microcosms out of here. Mimic, carry this entire fight, please. Uh-oh. No, 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 no. I don't know where you went. I don't know where you went. Oh. That is not something you want to see sneaking up on you. Hey, come on, come on. Give it a rest. This is the coolest thing I've ever seen. I don't want to get hit by that. Do I get a bow or something? What do you want me to do? Yeah, get back down here. Come back down to Earth with the rest of us. My Metyr is gone, I'm just realizing. This is where you die. This is where you die. I'll give this another shot. Fortunately, they're kind enough to completely reset the fight. I don't just go through the fog wall and the thing's already ready to go. So nasty. Mother of fingers, what a concept. My god, that's awesome. And we win. Thanks, Mimic. I'll just not get hit by that nightmare. Yay! Remembrance of the Mother of Fingers. Second try. Well, there are my runes. I guess I'll grab them. How do I leave? Other than teleport. There's a site of grace anyway. Let's take a look at the remembrance. The mother of all two fingers and finger creepers was in turn a magnificently gleaming daughter of the greater will and the first shooting star to fall upon the lands between. Ugh. So the shooting stars have the falling star beasts, this finger nightmare, and those... I don't even remember what they're called, but those winged bloodborne things with human-looking skulls. No thank you. Aha, a little more stamina. I can level up one more time, I think. I didn't even notice. What's this place called? Finger Birthing Grounds. Disgusting. I'm going to go back to the cathedral, which now has no one there, which is a little weird. Didn't I do a good job? Although I don't know if he'd be happy that I killed the Mother of Fingers. I don't know what he thought would happen to me once I went down there.
What have you done? You've wounded Count Emir most irreparably, such that he wishes for your death, and I must attend to the Count's concerns.
Look, I'm sorry. I mean, what did he want me to do? Get fed to it? If I have to do this, then I'm okay with that. That was close.
My dear star, a fine mother, you will be.
My shining star, grant me a mother's strength. Look here at my fingers. I will be the true mother, and I will be the only mother.
What? Could we not? This was not part of the deal, sir? Yeah, your fingers don't like fire very much, do they, sir? Or, ma'am, you'll be the mother?
My dear child.
I'm gonna need you to not summon. Come on. Enough of that.
Dear fingers.
What have you done? You've wounded Count Emir most irreparably, such that he wishes for your death, and I must attend to the Count's concerns. My dear star,
All right.
fine mother, you will be.
My shining star, grant me a mother's strength. Look here at my fingers. I will be the true mother, and I will be the only mother. Dear children.
Wow. Damn. He's going for it. I saw the hand, don't care.
To be your mother.
Oh boy. Ymir's bell bearing. Maternal staff. High priest. Set. Oh boy. Interesting. High Priest hat. The hat of Count Metyr, High Priest. The circular design at the top represents the greater will and its lightless abyss, imparting increased intelligence and arcane to the wearer. Wow. Though Count Metyr instructed R'hllana in the sorceress arts, he abandoned his allegiance to the moon. It was merely the closest of the celestial bodies, nothing more. High Priest robe. Conceals the abundance of squirming beneath. Gold embroidery decorates the purple cloth with a jeweled ruff that sparkles like a flower wet with dew. High Priest gloves. Soft and well-tailored. High Priest undergarments. Soft and well-tailored, again. Bell-bearing of Count Metyr, Mother of Fingers, found upon his perished flesh. Maternal staff. Staff of Count Metyr, who made himself a Mother of Fingers, carried for want of tail fingers of his own, enhances finger sorceries. The crystal ball, though representative of a microcosm, would not receive any sign. No skill. Well, that's outside. I don't want to go there, but I do have a surprise. Look who's back. I now have a decision to make. An important one.
Count Metyr, the stars, the sky. I see them not.
I can once again choose which iris to provide her with. I'll be mean, for starters. Occultation. Depressing, but I have the Sword of Night. Sword of an all-consuming, bottomless black that devours even the light that shines upon it. Wielded by Yolan, Sword Hand of Night. The blade of the sword is only semi-corporeal and thus cannot be guarded against completely. Unique skill, Witching Hour Slash. We saw that. Hold the sword level and infuse it with the Dark of Night before unleashing a series of incorporeal attacks. This attack cannot be blocked. Can be charged to increase its power. Man, oh man. There we go. I teleported somewhere else so I could swing the weapon. But man, oh man, look at that thing. Witching Hour Slash. That's pretty awesome. Okay, there we go. But that is not my ultimate decision. It is time for me to make another momentous decision. What if I go the other way? I'll be nice and use the Iris of Grace. I can summon her, Sword Hand of Night Yolan. But you know what? That's not all. But I'll take a look at this first. Spirit of a Sword Hand granted light by the Iris of Grace. Wields a sword of bottomless black that penetrates the enemy's guard. Though it was not by the shining star that she had longed for, thus was her night illuminated. But this was an, at times, blinding light, and threatened to expunge the night entirely. Like I said, we're not done. There are two other things I want to look into. One of them is somewhere in the vicinity. I'm going to need to find it. I want to say it's here. Yeah, I think I see it. Cherishing Fingers. A finger sorcery of Count Metyr, Aspiring Mother of Fingers. Surrounds the caster with a mesh of hefty fingers that wards all manner of projectiles, whether magical or physical in nature, away from the caster. Charging enhances potency. The dear fingers look after their mother, or perhaps that is merely what the mother wishes to believe. The last thing I think I will look into, if I could find it. Yeah, the Shaman Village. That's where I'm going to go. Here I am at the back of the Shaman Village again. You may know why. If I could find the appropriate place for this. Yes. It's always just a little precarious. Definitely spooky. Do you think I messed this up the first time? And we're in. And look, we could examine the puppet again. Usher Anna into Sword Hand of Knight Yolan's Spirit Ashes. That's a new one. Yolan and Anna ushered Anna into Sword Hand of Knight Yolan's Spirit Ashes. Do you think if I do a New Game Plus and I get Yolan's Spirit Ashes, I'll have two separate summons? One of Yolan by herself? Oh, I can remove it whenever I want. That's interesting. Well, let's take a look. Yolan and Anna. Spirits of two Sword Hands of Night, one of them being possessed by Count Ymyr's doll, Anna. Together, Yolan's sword and Anna's claws are as bottomless black, and penetrate the enemy's guard. Yolan and Anna were born in a cold, dark jail, where they were raised, deprived of light, to be Sword Hands of Night. Thus were they cultivated to become the most terrifying masters of their blades, though the burden of the deed left their hearts frail and pliant. Now there's only one more thing for me to do. Let's turn in Ymir's bell bearing. Bell bearing shop 5. Here it is. Oh, cool. Okay. Yeah, if you do his quests really quickly, then you might kill him before you realize you missed your opportunity to buy his spells. Well, I bought his spells. We're good. But that's not the only reason I'm here. We can go to the Two Fingers as well. There are two bosses whom I'd like to look into. Let's take a look at the boss's stuff. Lord of Frenzied Flame. I have 2 remembrances, so I can get both of these things. Great Sword of Damnation. Golden greatsword that once pierced the body of Metyr, master of the manse, used by the Hornsent in the execution of a damnation like no other. The barbs that pierce the victim from within winds gently around the blade. Golden crux leap up and skewer foe from overhead. If successful, the weapon's barbs unfold to excruciate from within, else additional input releases barbs in the area. There is something of the Golden Order in the sight of those fixed upon this crux. Ugh. And then, Mydra's Flame of Frenzy. Incantation in praise of Metyr, Lord of Frenzied Flame. Summons an apparition of the Lord's head to spew frenzied flame. This incantation can be used while in motion. The apparition will remain for as long as the input is held. The Lord of Frenzied Flame shall take their torment, despair, their affliction, every sin, every curse, all melted away. Yet Metyr, like others before him, was too weak to become a lord. My goodness. And then we have... Yep, it's going to be the Mother of Fingers. Staff of the Great Beyond. Wow, so it's Ymir's staff, only it works better? Staff fashioned from the tail fingers of Metyr, the mother of fingers, and the microcosm raised aloft over the crux they form. Remember, it specified Ymir did not have tail fingers, and the microcosm thing didn't work. This does. Catalyst for casting both sorceries and incantations. That's very useful. The mother received signs from the greater will from the beyond of the microcosm. Despite being broken and abandoned, she kept waiting for another message to come. And then, Gazing Finger. The head of Metyr, the Finger Mother, wielded as a weapon without modification. From within the center of the fingerprint that wrinkles the creature's foremost protrusion, a tiny wart-like eye gazes vacantly into the beyond. Kowtower's Resentment. Skill performed as a violent bow, using a finger's foremost protrusion. Resentment builds as it is forced to bow, making it explode with anger. Hold button down to further increase resentment. Hold button to increase resentment. Is this the new press F to pay respects? That's ridiculous. Hold down the attack button to increase resentment. I don't think there's going to be any costume to buy, but I'll take a look. Yeah, it's not happening. Alright. Well, that's good stuff. Now I can finally pick up a couple lost pieces here. One is very minor, Cerulean Coast West. I had noticed that I'd missed some minor item here. It's probably nothing, but it exists. Grave Glovewort 2. Wow, I did it. Alright, and finally, the Coast Cross. Can I afford to level up? No. Wow, I need like 30,000 more runes. That's crazy. I'm uncomfortable holding on to all these runes. There we go, that'll do. Back at the southern cross of the Cerulean Coast. But for now, it is time to stop the installment. Well, we certainly made a lot of progress today, didn't we? We completed the Finger side quest. We did everything Lord Ymir asked of us, and then he became an attempted Mother of Fingers. But to get that far, we had to beat the actual Mother of Fingers, and that thing was otherworldly. There is too much stuff coming from beyond the stars. Why is everything so freaky? There's the fingers, there are those weird flying bosses with the skull faces in the base game, there's the falling star beast. I don't want to go to that dimension, but, at least I assume, we do not have to. For now we're back to the Cerulean Coast, continuing our exploration. Until next time, everyone.